PCSRA Blue Hedgehog 26. Doing well today because I am too. Welcome to this Monday's edition of PCSRA Weekly. As this is probably one of the most emotional weekly shows I would personally have ever done on this channel. Today is PCSRA Weekly for June 25th, 2018. On this special day, 8 years ago, I ended up winning the SWASU Headlining Lacrosse on this day 8 years ago at band camp. So, yeah. Before I start today's weekly show, the motorsports world yesterday was very sad. Today's episode is dedicating in memory of Jason Johnson, who unfortunately over this past weekend passed away after he died of a car accident. So our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family and friends at this difficult time. Hello, Mr. Elijah. Yep, Godspeed Jason Johnson. So this show will be in memory to him. Also, I'm going to be playing some Road to the Show series. What's up, Mr. Nathan Orman? Before you guys start commenting in chat, which I know all three of you know this rule, but for those of you that are new to this channel, please take note of the description down below. That way you guys respect the rules. This is also the first weekly show since YouTube's new format, because now that I'm streaming, my name is highlighted in a yellow box with the black letters across the front. So, yeah. Let me take care of this real quickly, and then I'll just go through announcements, and then we'll start the weekly show. So, the couple... Cracker Jacks. Yeah, I was trying to get it to the weekly show. Trying to save it to the weekly show. There we go. Okay. Okay, anyway. Sorry, my phone's just not wanting to have fun today. So, just a few announcements before we get started. Not sure when the PCSRA Coca-Cola Truck Series, Buffalo Wild Wings, and PCSRA Foster Series will be up and running. That depends on Travis's schedule as far as that's concerned. Because, you know, my schedule could be a little bit hectic as far as that's concerned. So, I just want to pass that along to you guys. The PCSRA AutoZone Amateur Series is making great progress. Because I'm going to have the races coming out next year. As of this stream, I've gotten up to race number 6, and I just want to say a special thank you to Mr. Elijah for, you know, not only doing, you know, doing the AutoZone Amateur Series for what could be the second and final time between him and I, but also, you know, this is also going to be the series where at the end of the season, the drivers that finish in the top 5 in the point standings would get charters for the Truck Series next year away from the 5 drivers. Which I have announced, which I'm going to announce the 5 drivers that have lost their charters based off what I've seen from the preseason stuff. So, yeah. So, which I will reveal that to you when we get to the NR 2003 section of the show. So, yeah. I also made a fail last week on my show last week. I forgot to do a look ahead to Gateway and Road America, so I do apologize to all you fans as far as that's concerned. So that is my fault. So I'll take responsibility about that. So yeah. But enough of me blabbering about this wonderful deal. Let's start off this Monday's edition. As I take a drink, let's start. Today's episode of PCSRA Weekly, we're going to recap the Sonoma race that I'll explain my reasons later. We'll recap the Truck Series race from Gateway. We'll recap the French Grand Prix. We'll recap the Road America race weekend for the IndyCar Series. And then we will look ahead to not only Chicagoland, but we're going to the wonderful Red Bull Ring, or what we like to call Bull Sperm Ring, in Austria. Don't ask me why I said bull sperm ring, because you all know what that means. So, but yeah. So, anyway, let's start this Monday's edition of PCSRA Weekly by recapping the, let's start with the IndyCar first before we get on to the other series. It was a good race. The IndyCar race was very entertaining, to say the least, even though there was like at least 6 or 7 cars when I watched the highlight film. They were a lot closer than what I expected so far. Couple of drivers, you know, and Road America is just one of those races that we like to see good competition so far, and it's really a surprise so far. But at the end of the day, at Road America, it was Joseph Newgarden who ended up getting the checker flag at Road America to pick up his, I believe, his 10th career win, his 3rd of the season. And that, I have to say, was pretty good, to say the least so far. And I need to put this on the, I need to put this in the Alloy Podcast Discord, so give me 1 second, folks. Speaking of Discord, if you guys want to join the PCSRA Discord, the link to that is down in the description down below, so please go check that out. As far as, you know, news and stuff going around the PCSRA world, so yeah. Real quickly, reading. So, yeah. There's a big announcement that we'll discuss coming up. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to go as far as that's concerned, so, yeah. But, good win for Joseph Newgarden. Then we go to the French Grand Prix. First turn of the race, Valtteri Bottas and Sebastian Vettel got together, which spun Valtteri Bottas. Gasly decided to rip the right rear tire off of Esteban Ocon's Force India, which that caused the first and only safety car of the event. And then we had a virtual safety car towards the end of the race when Lance Stroll lost a left front tire at high speeds. That was pretty scary, if you say the least. That's crazy. They slapped Sebastian Vettel with a 5-second penalty, which he served it on his second pit stop, and what was his final pit stop of the race and all that. And at the end of the day, unfortunately, it ended on a down note as Lewis Hamilton won the French Grand Prix, which I was a bit concerned about Hamilton, because if he didn't win that race, then I was getting ready to bring up this next question. You know, is Mercedes really struggling so far? And we saw what happened in Canada with the straight line speed, but they didn't seem to have any issues as far as that's concerned. So that's pretty if you ask me. As I just took a drink of Coke Zero. And if Zachary Taylor came across this stream, no, I did not share. So, yeah. Then we move over to the Gateway weekend, which reminds me, I need to mention Zachary and Kyle. If both of them come across this stream, I need to mention both of them right now. Give me 1 second. So, there, that way if you guys want to come join and talk to me, then you'll explain my deal. And Stuffle still hasn't scored more than 10 points. Yeah, that kind of is a good point, though. So, yeah. Then we went to, I'm gonna say a lot more thens than I said yours. I need to get this taken care of. That damn exclamation mark goes away. Bye-bye. Thank you. Come again another day. Okay. For the Truck Series race, actually, let me rephrase that. Excuse me. The ARCA race was also at Gateway, which Zane Smith won. Congratulations to him. He possibly could be going up to the Truck Series next year. Zane Smith, the way he's been performing well, and some teams better take notice of him next year. So, yeah. Then we go to the Truck Series race at Gateway. Unfortunately, Jordan Anderson had a mechanical failure, which really sucked. I'm pissed that a championship caliber team may be shutting down. Oh, I wonder who that would be. Wink, wink. So we go to the Truck Series race. Great to see a lot of good people. You know, Zane Smith racing the 54, making his Truck Series debut. The 16. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. So, since you brought up you brought up my next topic, which that'll be after I go through the recap on the Truck Series race. It was good racing, I have to say. Good to see Riley Herbst in the Advanced Auto Parts car. Advanced Auto Parts maybe supporting Riley Herbst full-time in the Truck Series next season, perhaps? Who knows? He had a good race so far. He ended up getting a top 10 result. Racing was pretty decent, I would say, at Gateway. Was, you know, one of those races that really is good, so... And, of course, that's also the first truck race since Gateway got resurfaced last year. Yeah, it's Brett. B-R-E-T-T. But it was good racing so far and exciting stuff. And at the end of the day, Justin Haley shocks everybody, every race fan, and wins his first career NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, and possibly might be in the playoffs, which mathematically he will probably be in the playoffs since he won't be outside the top 30 in the point standings. So that's good news there. Yes, I would like to advance to the 2020 regular season. But, yeah, let me do something real quickly here. Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, Justin Haley really definitely surprised everybody. Yeah, I'm a 64 and I'm a C. That's a no. Excuse me. But yeah. But a good win for Justin Haley, if you ask me. So far. So, there was nothing in Xfinity because they didn't race this weekend. But then Sonoma, I just don't know what's the deal with these road course races. I don't know if it's been a bit underwhelming or if a bit too, as we're playing the Flying Squirrels, by the way. Yes. The Richmond Flying Squirrels taking on the Altoona Curve. Yeah. That's insane. Who wants to watch a flying squirrel play baseball?
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way.
And we're playing in the rain. Oh, wonderful.
Now in the box,
but yeah, Justin Haley good, but I don't know what the deal is with the road courses, especially the Cup race.
Line to the right side.
The Cup race was pretty decent. Oh yeah, and I'll get to that in a second.
Check your outfielders here.
Yep. The Cup race was disappointing. A.J. Allmendinger did win Stage 1, which I was very proud of him. But then, kaboom, the engine exploded. RIP motor.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base.
Oh, that sucks.
Striding in once again, Daniel Boyles. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yep.
Hit back up.
Ooh, almost hit the pitcher.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this
Yeah, I'm
one.
2 for 2.
So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
So yeah.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Then stage 2 was one. I don't know who won stage 2. If somebody could look that up, I would appreciate that.
Even when you make a good pitch,
stage 3, it was just one of those races where he came down the stretch. I think. Oh, it's Denny Hamlin who won stage 2. Never mind.
Digging in now, Damon Ulysses. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And, oh, trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over.
Wow.
One more look.
That was a nice rob
So the
of a
lineup
homer.
flips over and digging in, Charlie Esposito. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
So, yeah.
Popped him up.
I got it. No worries.
Boyles.
Cha-ching.
Under it, no problem.
So.
1 away.
But, yeah. At the end of the day, unfortunately, it ended on a very, 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 very. I can punch Danny Hamlin if I want to. Very, 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 very. Oh my God, I can beat up Danny Hamlin. Very, very. Yeah.
First pitch on its way.
Martin Truex, unfortunately, won. Oh, did I get a homer?
Has a read on it.
Ah, oh, for goodness sake.
End the inning.
Rip.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel
As it's
Boyles.
really raining
He
hard.
flew out in his last at bat.
Daniel Boyles.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Come on,
Swinging
come
a
on.
ground ball to third. And that will conclude.
Well,
matters here
the
in
only
the seventh.
difference is, Elijah,
So no
I
runs
added the
for
Denny
no
Hamlin
hits, no errors,
roast themes.
and
So.
stepping
But
in and
unfortunately,
ready
it
for
really
another
sucked
shot.
as
Daniel
Truex won the
Boyles.
race.
He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking
Okay,
this
so
1-1
my
tie.
take as
Here's
that
a
one
high
popped up.
pop-up.
Dang, I should have not
Esposito
swung at
is there
that.
for it. 1 away.
Ah, flipper jackers of Zachary Taylor's wife. And we won in a walk-off fashion. Haha.
In this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Good Lord.
well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being.
Oh, I would rather slap Zachary Taylor in the head with a
The
Chinese
show's
baseball
continuing coverage
hero.
of Eastern League Baseball is on. Stepping in, Ray Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ray Castro.
Here he
Okay,
comes on
yeah.
a ball and 2 strikes.
So, my thought on the
Short.
Sonoma,
This could be 2.
my thought on
To
the whole
second for
race
1.
weekend in general.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The racing was a bit.
Striding in, Daniel
French
Boyles.
Grand Prix was
First shot
okay. I
for
would
him
say
here. 2
it could have
hits
been
in
better,
5
but hey,
trips
it's
and 9
been
to
the
go.
first time in 10 years.
Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got a way to square it up.
Hey, the
Great
leadoff
job.
man wasn't able to do
Thank
his job,
you.
but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
So striding forward now, Damon Ulysses. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And now they've got him picked
shit.
off. And now he throws on the brakes,
I
but he
shoulda not
can't get
stole.
back to first, and he's nailed for the second.
Damn it.
In now, Roberto Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Roberto.
Down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to set 2 base hit.
That's how quickly things
But
can
Sonoma
change in
wasn't
this crazy
good.
game. The pitcher was upset about the call.
Road
on the previous
America, I
pitch,
think it was
which could have
worse.
been strike
I think
3.
Road
Then
America
he
was
serves up
competitive,
one for a
but
double.
to be
Good
honest
example
with
of
you,
why
I think
have to have
Sonoma
a
was the
short
worst
man.
out of the race weekend. No offense to all you NASCAR fans.
Digging
so.
in to try it again. Daniel
So,
Boyles.
the
Singled
article
his
I
last
put
time.
in Elijah's NRLOA News is that
Come on.
Jeff Gordon is going to get a brand new contract with Fox for next season since they've been working on it.
Good range showing off
Jeff
into
Gordon
the
finished
hole
off
right
his
there.
2-year
That's not an
contract, if
easy
you didn't
play,
know
but
that.
These guys make it look that
So
way sometimes.
Mike, Darrell, and Jeff will be back. I wonder if Larry McReynolds is also on a contract year next year.
Digging in
I'll
once
have
again,
to, we'll have to
Daniel
see.
Boyles. We'll see if he can come
But,
through
yeah.
in a clutch spot here.
The one that
2
Derek
out here in
mentioned,
inning
the
number
16
6.
might not be in the
Line
playoffs
towards center field.
if they don't
And
have
the
any
2-out
sponsorship,
threat will
which
not
I'll be
come to
disappointed
pass
if that
as
was the
inning
case.
is over. No runs, a hit. Ready once again, Daniel Boyles. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And
Aw,
over the
man,
course of
I
the
just
season,
got whacked.
It's bound to happen a few times.
We lose.
They've just been overmatched by good pitchers. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they
I need to
find
get
a way
some-
to get it done, and they...
I'm not doing well here in
Welcome to
Altoona. I might
MLB
get
The Show in
traded
this
again.
presentation of minor league baseball.
And it's been raining all series.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel
How do you... I don't have enough power.
Boyles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the
Crap.
double play.
I suck.
Ready for another chance. Daniel
I need-
Boyles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a soft liner. Base hit.
That's
And
more
into
like
the
it.
hit column.
Hello, Mr. William Brock.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You
yeah.
make a quality
Other
pitch on the
news
inside
items
half
to
of the
talk
plate
about.
right there. Try to bust him in,
Pocono
D-roll,
is
and
doing
punch it
a
off the other
blood
way.
drive
Yeah, you tip your hat
this
to the pitcher right there. He executed
starting
his pitch, but nice
what,
job by the
a week
offensive
from
player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a
darn
knock.
it. What day is the 5th
Digging in
on
for a
in
second
July?
at bat, Damon sees. He drew a walk his first time up, and he'll dive back in.
I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
He'll get
Boyles
dirty. Yeah,
is off
nice
at first
nice
with
job,
2
Matt
away.
Basker show. Yeah, it is Thursday. Thank you, Elijah. I didn't know if it was this
Runner
Thursday
goes
or if
for
it
second.
was
Oh, swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base.
So they're
hit, no
doing a
errors,
blood
and
drive
1 man left aboard. 3
at
innings
Pocono,
complete.
so that's going to be interesting. So
Into
yeah.
the box now, Mac Burdick. He's singled
in other
2 trips
news,
to the plate thus far.
the
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Boyles is there.
guy stepped over in the
he'll
bag,
take
and
it to
there's
the
like
bag
2 away.
himself for the out. At the plate,
At least I'm
Daniel
happy the
Boyles.
stats
A
from this
hit in
game
2
will carry over
tries
the
so far.
19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ah.
Balls in for strike.
Oh, man, he took
You-
a swing and a half at
you
that one. I
dissect
think some
me, that
frustration
pitch.
is creeping into these guys, so he
But,
might have just been
yeah.
trying to get his guys on the
Let me
board
get
with one
to
swing.
J-Ski in a second.
That's in there.
Oh,
And
shoot,
he's
I was
deep
not
in the
paying
hole now,
attention.
0-2.
Darn it. I was not paying attention because I was trying to upload J-Ski. Give me 1 second, folks. J-Ski, what the hell are you doing? Either it's me or J-Ski just sucks like hell. Give me 1 second. Let me put it on Wi-Fi and see what happens. Trying to get J-Ski. Alright, let's try that. Okay, looks like my phone's having some issues here. I do apologize about this, folks. Oh, I just realized the Cup Series, it's doing a 2-day weekend at Chicago, which I'm totally against it. So, okay, so we're having some issues getting J-Ski up, so I do apologize about that, folks. Okay, here we go. If you didn't hear Wendy Venturini, you're back and better than ever. That's good. Wendy Venturini was injured as I swung out and missed for 2 away as I'm back.
Stepping into
In the batter's box to defend this glory.
Off the homemade.
Yeah, Wendy Venturini wanted to send her best wishes. She was involved in an
Line
incident
towards center field.
as that was
This kicks right off of him.
oh.
And a nice
No.
job to get the
No.
ball in quickly.
I wanna
He'll
back
be
it- I
held
wanna
with
go
a
back to
single
first.
here with nobody out.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in
So,
the middle of the
I wanna
plate.
send
Thought he
her
could've
best
come
wishes.
unglued, but he didn't. Line drive base hit.
Now we'll step off and fire to the back.
Damn it.
And they got him.
Hey, it
we
always feels
win.
good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Altoona wrote an important 6.
As my phone
And
goes
as we
buzz.
set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out. Settling in now, Daniel Boyles. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Boyle.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side.
I know the entry lists aren't up. I'm just going through some top stories, so yeah. If you guys didn't hear this from IndyCar,
Hit on the ground.
IndyCar has announced that Phoenix will no longer be on the calendar because of the attendance issues and all that, as we lost again. GG.
Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right?
So, yeah. So unfortunately, that's a tough break for them, but you know it was going to happen one way or another, if you ask me. So, yeah. All right, let me see if I can go to the. Alright. Hey, I'm leading off. We're 3-2. Wow, we are top. We are half a game behind the Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrel. 247 against the Senators. Good. I'm not hot. So. But yeah.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Hey,
air.
better weather. How about that, kids?
So coming to the plate, Daniel Boyles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Boyle. Make a turn.
Line
Pick up the
drive
ball.
to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
I got my first hit of the game.
Couple of hits
After
for
I
him
was
in
0 for 1
trips
in
to
a
the
pinch.
plate.
Think
And
fast.
there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First
Wow.
and second now to start the
Yeah,
inning.
Harrisburg's really not doing well. They're 1 for 4
Coming
in
to
the
the plate
future.
now, Damon
But, yeah.
Ulysses. And he could give his guys
Other
an
news,
early lead if he can
Kimi
come through here.
Raikkonen could get
Set with
replaced.
the 0-1.
Come on,
This
go
is
hard,
line to
score.
left.
Go hard.
That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a
And
hitter, D-Roy. You get
that would be
base
a
hit.
disappointment, you know, if Kimi Raikkonen got replaced.
Stepping in, Daniel
But
Boyles.
we'll have to wait and
He
see if
reached
that
on a
will be
single in his
confirmed or
first
not.
try.
Hopefully for Raikkonen, I don't think it's going to be that
High
confirmed.
and deep to
Oh,
right
that's
center.
gone. That is gone.
And he will
Ah,
make the
you
play
party
out there, and
whacker
there
of
are
my
2 away
gravy
now.
child. Darn.
Next to hit will be the pitcher.
I want my first home
Valentin. He'll
run.
get his
I'm
first
getting.
opportunity in this one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
Yep.
Into the box now, Garrett Burgess. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this, down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work.
I heard it was going to be a
Next will
young
be the cleanup
driver,
hitter, Tawn Skinner. He flew out
but
in his last
we'll just
at-bat.
have to wait and see if this rumor is confirmed or not.
All to second, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
So, But yeah, so we'll just have to see how that's going to go. For PCSRA news, right now, the news is that right now I don't know about 3 of the 4 series, like Truck, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Foster's, how if that series will get restarted or not. But we'll just have to wait and see. Get down, thank you.
It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start.
Yeah.
So I'll give him
So
a lot
we'll
of
just
credit
have to
for what
wait
he's
and
been
see
able
how
to
that's
do.
going to go.
Now batting.
Digging in, Octavio Durham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Crap. I'm out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Daniel Voiles. He singled his last time up.
Boyle.
Hold high.
I should have not swung at that.
To his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Damn.
Nothing across here this half.
But we
Tonight's
won.
game comes to a close, 3-1.
I'm just struggling. That's pretty much.
Posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Alfonso Alvarado earns his first win of the season. Gil Ojeda.
Our final
The game's
Man, I'm just struggling trying to get my groove going.
at the plate. Michael Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
center fielder, Michael Young.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
But yeah. So we'll see how that's
striding
gonna
in,
go.
Daniel Voiles.
But the Austin Amateur
Scored in
Series,
4
as far as
trips
that,
to the plate
as far as the
last night.
uploads are the races are
Line
concerned,
toward
that
the
one's
alley
a
in
base
left
hit,
center.
and that's going to be
And
towards
that
the
finds some
wall.
outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second.
Oh,
The
you
tag, and he is
fucking
out at
kidding me?
second. And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Stepping in and ready
damn.
for another shot, Daniel Voiles
Daniel Boyle.
from the stretch. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
So we'll have to see how that's going to play out.
Leading off the inning,
So
Michael
far.
Young, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Voiles. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes,
Oh, it's off the glove, baby.
Moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ah, shit.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Okay. Come on.
Riding in once again,
Come on, Damien.
Damon Ulysses. And
Damon.
he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runners on the move for second. Sent toward first. And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Digging in once again, Raymond Coe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter.
Digging in and
Come on.
looking for more, Octavio Durham. He'll try
So,
to follow up the double in
with
his
that
last
said,
at-bat with another big hit
Let's
right here.
look.
And he comes back to get
Oh
him.
my
So
God.
a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Digging in to try it
we
again,
can't get
Adrian
anything going.
Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Ah, yeah.
Hit to first. Voiles takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Daniel Voyles. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In now, Daniel Voyles. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
I've only got 2 singles, so I'm not happy with my performance. I'm gonna skip. See if I can get my reaction better.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I'm gonna try to get training, see if I can get my my batting clutch up, so yep. So
this manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. This hitting coach is looking to get more out of one of his sluggers. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
but yeah. So let's look ahead to Chicagoland, and also we'll look ahead to my favorite race, which is none other than Austria. Starting with Chicagoland, I think Chicagoland is going to be one of those races that we think is going to be important for me. Is, hey, I got 2 home runs on the season. How about that, kids? But if we can see a good race in Chicago like last year, I think we're going to be in good shape. Should be a good race if you ask me.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
All right. I'm gonna do some training. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting how this weekend's going to be at Chicagoland. Austria is going to be one of those races that's going to be cool to see if teams can get used to these tires. So it's going to be fun to see how that's going to go. That was a nice fair. That was fair too. That was a nice fair. Come on. Oh, is that gone? Almost gone. Not even close to being gone, but almost. That could have been better. So, should be interesting how that's gonna go here at, Ooh, I'm in bronze, baby. Oh, wow. I'm in silver. So it's going to be interesting how this weekend will play out. So, yeah. Oh, don't tell me. That's got to be gone. Wow, 284. I need to practice my home run hitting skills. I'm in gold, baby. Pow! Wow, times 4. Shit. Ah, damn it. I was not ready. It's okay. It was because I was taking a drink. Retry. Ah, boom. Alright. So. Yay. But, yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We'll continue the show when I get back, because I got to go take care of something important for Mom. So we'll be right back to do the predictions and continue the weekly show. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching the PCSRA on the Blue Hedgehog TV.